T-Mill in the morning.
94.1 WHRP. It's Tony with T-Mill in the morning. Happy Monday.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, back from the weekend with our friends from Tisch Hardrick and Associates. Good morning, Tisch.
Hey, Tish.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, so many businesses starting in the new year and businesses that are looking to, kind of change a little bit and change their focus. So a lot of them need funding. And I think you can help us out with that. Is that right, Tish?
That's right. That's right. Funding is one of the most crucial things, especially if you're starting up a new business. And even if you have a business that's been in business for years, it's always about funding and looking for ways to get funding to keep the business sustained. And one way is a term that's called bootstrapping, if you've ever heard of that.
We're going to start over.
Okay.
Set this up with the 5 ways of how to set her up. Because
good.
You didn't do that.
All right.
Okay.
I was waiting.
Yeah. And I think that's what happened last time. We're stumbling and set her up because she's used to give her the title and so she can do it.
Okay.
Jump into it. Yeah.
94.1 WHRP. Tony with T-Mill in the morning, back from the weekend. It is Monday, and we've got our friends from Tisch Hardrick and Associates for Money Monday. Good morning, Tish.
Hey, Tish.
Hey, good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Good morning. Lots of businesses starting in the new year. Lots of businesses looking to grow in the new year. And funding may be a little bit of a problem. So we're here to talk about how to get funding for business. 5 different ways. Is that right, Tish?
That's right. And I know more than anyone, funding is so important when it comes to a new business or even an established business. Just keeping that business sustained depends on making sure that funding is laying right.
Well, how many tips do we have today?
We've got 5 tips.
5 tips of how to get funded for a business in 2024.
That's right. And tip number 1, Tony, is what's called bootstrapping. Bootstrapping is otherwise known as self-funding, which is a lot of ways that a lot of business starts. Actually, 73% of business owners plan and do self-funding for their business. In 2023, that number was 73%. So bootstrapping is one of the funding sources that many business owners choose just to start their venture. Whenever you bootstrap, you're using your personal funds, such as your savings, your credit cards, different outlets that you have available to jumpstart the business. And it also allows business owners to maintain full control and ownership of their company at the beginning.
Okay. What's the second way to get funding for your business?
Some people like to crowdfund. Crowdfunding is another type of funding, and crowdfunding involves raising money from a larger number of individuals who can contribute small amounts to the business. They allow business owners to showcase their business ideas and their goals, and crowdfunding platforms serve as intermediaries that connect businesses to potential backers. So these platforms can provide some different types of funding avenues that can often be just a little bit faster.
5 vetted ways and how to get funded for your business in 2024. It's a new year, new beginnings, and an opportunity for you to make some great changes with your small business. Tisch Hardrick and Associates hooking us up with some wonderful ideas with tip number 3.
There's some angels out there, Tony, and they're called angel investors. Angel investors are generally individuals or a group who can provide financial backing to support startups and early stage businesses. And typically they invest their own money, and they're often experienced entrepreneurs or business professionals. And angel investors are one of the key types of funding for startups, but they also usually take an equity stake in the company. So remember that if you're looking into angel investors.
All right. What's tip number 4 of how to get funded for your business?
There's always loans. Small business loans are popular for funding options for businesses to look to invest in the new equipment or locations. And there's different types of loans actually for different eligibility criteria and repayment terms. The two most common types are loans that are from traditional financial institutions, such as banks that are common for most business owners. And there's also lines of credit that can provide businesses with access to funds up to a certain credit amount. They'll all be determined by your credit limit and using the business's credit history.
We're checking in with Tish Hardrick and Associates, and an opportunity for small businesses or those that are getting ready to start a business here in the Tennessee Valley, how to get funded for your business in this new year 2024. And tip number 5.
Government programs. One of the most popular government programs is what's available through the SBA, Small Business Administration. They offer a variety of loan programs and programs for small businesses, especially for startups and expansions. But my favorite is grant opportunities. And grants are non-payable funds that are awarded to businesses for specific programs. And these grants can be for research, development, expansion, or environmental initiatives.
All right, Tish. Well, how can entrepreneurs and business owners get in contact with you for grants or funding for their business?
It's perfect timing, Tim. And speaking of grants, we are having a grant seminar coming up on January the 27th. Definitely check it out online and register your attendance. I'll be showing some techniques, tricks, and a lot of things that are available right now for 2024. So if you want to attend that event, January 27th, and you can register at thetishteam.com. And always find us where we're building foundations of success, one step at a time, with grants, business consultancy, and careers.